He has been on this incredible mission to ride his motorbike from London to Lagos. I'm talking about none other than Kunle Adeyanju, who's close enough to this mission as he is. We'll find out where he is at the moment, and giving him a warm reception by the Nigerian mission. He has been documenting his journey on his social media handles. One of his most recent posts said the ride would be his longest since he started out. Well, he joins us now. Hello, Kunle. Can you hear me? Welcome. Thank you for joining us on the program. You are in Dakar, Senegal?
All right. I'm in Dakar. I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, great. So we understand you were given a warm reception at the Nigerian mission today.
It was incredible. You know, I'm blown out. That's what I should say. I was actually, touched by the ambassador because he reached out to me. He searched me out on the internet. He reached out to me. He called me yesterday in the night. And I actually said, I want to come see you in your hotel. And I said to him, sir, you can't come see me in my hotel. I'm the one to come see you. So I'm actually, impressed by the humility, of the ambassador. It's a fine gentleman, deep intellect, he's a guy you want to have conversation with. So I'm actually impressed with the ambassador's reception today.
Now, Kunle, a lot of people are dying to know what inspired you to take on this challenge.
Okay, well, you see, for me, it's one of those before I die things. Some of those things you want to do, my bucket list, those things I want to do before I finally, leave this earth and go back meet my maker. So for me, it's one of those things. The world is like a book, With every place you visit, it's like opening another page in that book. So I want to see as much as I can in this beautiful book God has given us. I want to travel everywhere, see places, have that experience, meet people, experience people and places. God created us as a natural explorer. That's why he created this diverse world with so much diversity and unique interest in it. So it would be a waste of my life, that's my perception, to just sit down in my little cocoon and think I've lived my life. That is no. So I want to go all out. I want to see so many places. I want to experience people, places, culture. I want to be able to feel that so that when I'm 90, when I'm 100, when I'm ready to go back to my maker, I can look back to my life and say, yes, I have lived. I didn't just come here to exist, but I've actually lived to experience this world. So that is my motivation to doing this.
And, for a moment when you said that, I thought maybe, you had a terminal illness or something, and that's why you wanted to do this. Because, not everybody just wakes up and says they want to, on the motorbike, Lagos to London, London to Lagos.
Well, I don't have any terminal illness. I'm very healthy, I tell you. I can actually tell you that the last time I went to the hospital will probably be when I was like 13 or 14. So I've been a guy that I've enjoyed good health. Thank God for that. And I have a very good, healthy lifestyle. So, but, living for me is not just, I'm not the kind of person that live to work. I work so that I can live. So any resources, any money I make is because I want to live a good life with it. So for me, that is my definition of living. So I want to see, like I said, we are created as a natural explorer. If you look at people today, we talked about, we've been talking about in the last 100 years or 200 years, look at people like Christopher Columbus from Amerigo Vespucci, the guy that discovered that Brazil is actually part of America, not a different continent. These are very well-to-do people, but they left the comfort of their home because of that natural explorer spirit in them. And they went to discover. The guy has been gone for almost like 200 years, but we're still talking about Amerigo Vespucci, we're still talking about Christopher Columbus, and so many other people. When I'm gone, I want people to talk about me too. I want to do things. I want to explore. I want to see places. I want to live. I don't want to exist.
Share with us some of those unique experiences you encountered up until now.
Well, it's actually been a very, an eye-opener. Passing through, left London for France, That's Bourges in France, from Bourges to Girona in Spain, from Girona to Valencia, from Valencia to Cartagena, that's in Spain also, then from Cartagena to Algeciras, then to Tangier in Morocco, then also from Tangier to Rabat to Casablanca, Marrakesh, then to Agadir. So then Agadir to Laayoune down to Western Sahara, Mauritania, now I'm in Senegal. Now, if you look at it, I've traversed two different cultures. Meeting people, seeing in the same country how the cultural dynamics of people changes, has been quite amazing. And for me, also, one of the most high moments or the touching point on this trip was actually my ride through the mountain pass. You know, the Atlas Mountain in Morocco actually stretched over 2,500 kilos. And, you know, that cuts off almost Morocco from Algeria. However, there's a mountain pass, you know, a road of twisties that is made across the mountain that take you to the top of the Atlas Mountain, then you descend with it. It wasn't on my route. It's actually way off. But because I want to experience what it is like to ride on a twisties. Actually, that road is being regarded as the most dangerous road in Africa and one of the most dangerous roads in the world. But I want to know what it feels like. I want to feel the adrenaline, you know. And I went there. I rode it. And I can tell you the road lived up to all the expectations, everything I've read about the road. It's a road where, you know, you cannot afford to be distracted for a second. If you are distracted for a second, you take your eyes off the road, you take your thoughts wanders away for 1 second. You could die. You could go off the ravine. You know, because both sides of the road is a ravine. You know, you're in a mountain. So there's a ravine. You could go off the ravine and it's death. So, you know, sometimes I like things to put me on that edge. I'm that kind of a person. That's how I'm wired. That's how I'm created.
I want to ask, and this is just if you can wrap up in about a minute, what's next for you? When do you arrive Lagos, and then what's next for you?
Based on the plan, I should get to Lagos on Sunday, the 22nd of May. Okay, so when I get to Lagos, I guess there will be some reception. Then thereafter, what is next to me? The adventure continues. I have a series of bucket list of things I want to do. So riding from London to Lagos is just one of them. There's still quite a couple. Some of them could be riding almost all the countries of the world. Number two is climbing Mount Elbrus in Russia, climbing Aconcagua in Argentina, then attempting Everest, and also riding on the Tibetan plain. So I have a series of bucket list of things I want to do. So this is just like one of them. And like the things I've done before, it's actually like, you know, like I've ridden from Lagos to Ghana on a bicycle, you know, so I've done that. You know, like doing this, like I said, is actually in conjunction with Rotary. That's why I'm a Rotarian, and that's why I have this. And it's actually to help address the cause of polio. You know, polio is a problem here in Africa. Yes, Nigeria is polio-free, but if we continue to do nothing and think we are polio-free as we are, it's going to come back. You know, just like virus, if it's in any part of the world, it's going to come back here. So that is why we need to, you know, intensify the awareness, and so that we can have improvement. You use the issue of vaccine hesitancy, and people can actually take the vaccine, and polio can be out of the world completely. And if that happens, I'll be a fulfilled person.
We appreciate you. We wish you safety in your journey. We look forward to your visit to Lagos. And I'm sure I'll be looking forward to reading your book, which I'm sure you'll be working on. Thank you so much, Kunle Adeyanju,
yes, I'm already working
for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
Thank you for having me. Bye-bye.